Alright Nathan, what are we doing today?
Well, we're waiting for parts for this thing still. We've done our big order and we're waiting. So we thought it's probably time we go get something that we've been talking about for a long time. So we're going to go get an engine for my car, for my XE. I don't think it's going to go in this year because we still have to build the engine. And that car needs to be running for a wedding in 3 months.
Yeah.
So we have a group that's tagging along as well. We have the 4-wheel drives. We have an empty trailer. And we're going to go get an engine.
Not in the way that you'd expect though.
No.
It's going to be something different. A little bit different for us. We sort of thought we'd mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. We're destroying a mint car for this engine. That's all I can tell you so far. I don't want to say any more. I think we should road trip it there and then we'll talk when we get there.
Yeah, but first
we need to pack a trailer of everything that we can think of that is going to get an engine out.
Yeah. So we have a trailer. We have a 4-wheel drive that is kind of working. I was up till like, Daniel, what time we finished the brakes last night? Like 9:30? Trying to get the brakes to work on the damn thing. They're still, they work. Just hopes and dreams is what I'm running on with this thing at the minute.
So Michael's going first in the convoy.
Yeah. So what do we need?
An engine crane.
Engine crane.
Tools.
Engine crane.
Cordless.
Tools, cordless.
Winches.
Because where we're going, we have no tools. We have no power. We have no roof. We don't even have concrete. Right, engine crane, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, it's on. Tool bag, really? That's it.
Tool bag, slings.
I tried to pack everything that I could possibly think of we're going to need and some more as well too.
Yeah, that looks like enough. So I think that should be good. I think we're alright. We'll be alright.
Wait till you lift it. Go on.
We'll be alright. Shoddy, not getting that out. Alright, we are all packed ready to go. We have a bunch of tools, so we're about to head off. And we will see you on the road and in our location.
Alright, well, what, we're probably halfway there, you reckon?
Yeah, about halfway there.
Still got a little bit to go.
Yeah.
So far, we have had no breakdowns.
No. If you haven't seen the episode where we go over the 2 4-wheel drives, this is Michael's Ford Maverick with a 5-litre in it, 5-litre Coyote.
I wish. And it's actually working for once. It's doing what it should do.
Yeah, what's it sitting on? 70 degrees?
Yeah, the big radiator is working mint. We're sitting at 75 degrees. And of course we have Nathan's pride and joy.
Yeah, we've got Big Naughty here. She's doing tip-top like she always does.
And we have the infamous Bandera. There's a lot to love about this car and there's a lot to hate about this car.
It's a love-hate relationship with him and this car. But we're happy it come along.
This has got a supercharged six-cylinder in it.
Yes, it does have a supercharged 6-cylinder in it.
The best bit about it at the minute is it's towing a caravan that's bigger than the car itself. But we're getting there.
We're almost there.
Almost there.
Not that long left now. Well, we made it. We made it. We thought Michael had a leak because there was a puddle under his car at the servo.
Wasn't me. For once.
Must be from another car. But that's the car.
So Nathan, tell us about this beauty.
So this is it. This is exactly like my Fairlane actually. This is the NF Fairlane. Exact same trim as what I had as well.
The paint's just as good as yours
Velour.
too.
Yeah. So this was Daniel's paddock bomb until it become no more because it's not running. Or it runs, but it doesn't run. So it'll start and idle, but the minute you give it some gas, it just dies. But we don't really give a crap because we're going to rebuild the engine and ditch the EFI on it anyways, and probably put a carby on it, or maybe a sniper, or inject it into the manifold to make it look carby but injected. There's a million different ways of doing it. But either way, it doesn't matter that it doesn't run. All we know is that it's a V8. So this is the car we're getting it out of. It's currently sunk in the mud. Quick release bonnet. So this is it.
This is the XE's new engine.
Yeah, this is the XE's new engine.
Somewhere under all that.
I know, God. Our plan is to get this out today and then we'll have some fun tomorrow. God, there's a lot to do. But anyway, this is what we need to get out. So should we set up some tables?
I reckon we should and
Yeah.
get into it.
All right, done. Alright,
The racing stripes make it go faster.
yeah, this is the battery out of the Fairlane, so my Fairlane's donated to this Fairlane, so then my XE gets her car, an engine.
I'm really curious to know if this thing's going to start. I haven't got high hopes.
I got high hopes.
Oh! It popped and crackled. Throttle, throttle, throttle.
It shouldn't need it, it's EFI.
Alright, so we've got a Ferguson tractor here. Give it a sec and maybe try again. This is just like your interior.
It was, it's the same, it's exactly the same.
Just a
Door
little.
cards, everything, but then I changed it to Concord.
I like the R and Williams seat cover though. Come on, girl. Give us one little run.
Damn, it wants to fight, doesn't it?
It wants to.
It's not getting any fuel.
That's alright, I don't think it's going to fire.
Nah.
She's dead. I wanted to start though because it's straight out of Extractors and it does
Yeah,
sound
I
tough,
know.
this thing.
So we should probably explain why we have this, for one. This is one of our paddock bombs. We actually have over there a little bit of like a dirt, we call it a racetrack or drift track, but it's really just a dirt track that we sort of made years and years ago. So we kind of have a little bit of a collection here. We got my brother Daniel's V8 Fairlane. We have Nathan's BA Falcon. Is it just a Falcon?
Yeah, this is a Falcon.
Which currently has no brakes in it because there was an incident. We have a Camry wagon. This is not a paddock bomb. This is not a paddock bomb. This is future projects maybe. We got my baby. This is my EL.
Look how unused it is.
This is my EL factory manual and factory LSD paddock bomb with working aircon.
He's so proud of it.
And there's a bunch more other paddock bombs here as well too. We haven't been up here for years. We used to come up here quite regularly and mess around in the paddocks and just have fun with it all, but yeah, we haven't been up here for a very long time. That engine, like we said, is no good no more in that car, so we're going to put the good use and we're going to put it into the XE. It's a good starting. Well, we hope the block's okay. We'll strip it down and see what it's like, but anyway, we're going to like roadkill it now and try and get an engine out of a really muddy, wet paddock and see if we can actually do it, rather than putting the car on a trailer and taking it back to the shed. We thought this would be more fun. I don't know.
Who would have thought working harder would be more fun?
Yeah, I know. Anyway, we should probably get into it, eh?
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll get the radiator out.
Yeah, that's where I was heading. Hey, that's a good set of thermos.
I did it! You know how many sets of these thermo fans I have?
Alright, stuff it. I'm going to do the trains.
Just dig a hole. We'll tunnel under.
There's just two bolts that hold the cross member, and we're thinking just undo them two and then pull it forward and out. But yeah, she's pretty low because Daniel cut the springs. I don't know who the hell convinced him to do that. But so yeah.
So what we're actually thinking is, because we're going to try to pull this thing out with gearbox and everything attached, is cut this off and just go whoop straight out with it. Because we're looking at it, I brought the angle grinder, and if I pull this condenser out, which there's no aircon gas in it anyway, cut here and cut down there and do a bit of a Nathan battery tray removal techniques, I reckon this might come straight out. And the car's scrapped, like this car is rooted, there's no saving this. So anything to make this process easier, we might try.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, yeah, get cutting this first. What are you doing?
Anything that's connected is getting cut.
Take the bar off the Fairlane. We'll go straight down. Easy. Okay, I cut.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Hang on. Car's overheating.
Extra airflow.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Nice work.
Jeepers creepers.
There's a bolt there, you know. It's there, right there.
Yeah, I can see that. That's it. That's
That's the one. That's
the one.
probably the easiest to get to without taking the extractor.
I reckon that's what we need to get.
Can we get a super extendo baro on that?
And maybe a super extendo bar might work, yeah. I did bring the super extendo bar. We're not far off, are we? I want to get this out of it. So, like Nathan said before, if you want to service your crank angle sensor, this is the best way to do it. Just remove the front end, a couple of text screws to bolt back in your radiator support panel. Mint. Try spin it. It's working. There we go, she's out the top. Probably leave it like that.
Yeah, because we can just lift up the engine and pull it out.
Alright, well that's one. Hey, that was easy.
So, when you can't get to your bolt, what you do is you just hone it out for the socket.
What? That's actually impressive. I'm impressed by that.
That's lost horsepower right there, Sean.
Oh, we're perfect. He's working on
We're going to try and undo the shifter linkages.
from the top because we can't get underneath.
Yeah. Chrome button shift knob.
Um,
People will appreciate this.
trying to pull the shifter out, and I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I'm just pulling anything that is connected to it apart. So I'm hoping if I pull that apart, I can slot that sideways, and then hopefully I get the shifter out.
Sick.
So,
Scrap
update. We've cut that out. We've undone this extractor. We've had some chips to refuel. The trans is just dropped down. The cross member's just been unbolted. So we're gonna just try and rip it out, see what's hung up. A lot is gonna be hung up. There's a lot of hoses at the back there that we still haven't cut.
Yeah.
We're kind of hoping that we can get the angle and everything's just gonna come out, because that extractor still has the catalytic converter attached to it and it's cut after it, so that's a little bit still hanging there. Michael's gonna try to take that extractor off. I'm gonna put that engine plate back on and then we'll get back to it.
Yeah. Mate, I don't know how we're gonna do this.
So, Michael's paddock bomb hasn't been used for probably 2 years? Yeah, probably. Michael's lazy and doesn't come up here much. So, we're gonna insect bomb his car.
Fire in the hole! Alright, I think we're ready to go.
Alright, so what the plan is, we're going to lift the engine and move the car away from the engine. The winch is hooked up to the tow bar, not the tow ball, it's wrapped around the tow bar itself. And we're going to try and winch the car back, but there's still a lot of stuff attached still, so there's going to be a lot of woes and cutting things. So let's just go for it.
Oh, there's still bolts in the engine mounts, we gotta get them out.
Oh
too.
yeah.
I'll get this one.
Our first woe has happened.
Yeah, so go up, Daniel. You don't want to take the top?
Ah, it's up against the
There we
firewall,
go.
that's why.
Yeah, but it is coming.
Alright, I'm going to drag the car a bit. Alright.
Come on, big girl.
Ready?
Go up, Daniel.
Oh, baby.
Up. There we go. Up, Daniel. Can't believe we did it. I'm so hungry and delirious.
I'm just happy the winch worked.
Just leave it there, Daniel, I reckon.
Yeah, we'll probably clean up, get rid of some tools.
High fives all around.
Boom!
Good work.
Boom!
Good work, everybody. Good hustle. Well, it can be done in the paddock. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Nice!
That was fun though. Anyway,
Alright, what's left now, Michael?
I reckon we put it in the trailer
Yeah,
and then we clean everything up,
and then get packing.
cook some dinner, and yeah, well, look, it worked. So what time do we start? 1:41?
Yeah.
We made our 3 hours.
Did we?
Yeah, it's 3:58. Well, we're like a couple of minutes over, but we did it.
Okay.
Right, we've made a bit of a mess. We're going to load the engine up, clean everything up. We're not just going to leave all the crap laying around here like this. We'll put it all in the car because that car is now going to scrap.
Here coming. Whoop. Yeah, that'll do.
5-litre power trailer.
Alright, she's packed up, ready to go home. That's it for today. I think we're going to sit down, eat some grub, play some games, have a few drinks, and then tomorrow the real fun begins.
Yeah, we've cleaned up all the area. Surprisingly, it looks like all the tools have gone back away, which
Yeah.
I did not expect, to be
No,
honest.
everything went back. But that's what happens when you have tables.
Yeah, we were diligent on putting everything back because we didn't
Yeah,
want to lose any of
you
the
could
tools.
easily get lost in the mud.
But anyway, that's it for today. I know this isn't your normal way of getting a 302, but it was a bit of fun. We just
Yeah, it
thought we'd
was.
have a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
And besides, otherwise this car was just going to go to waste anyway, so
Yeah, he was going to scrap metal it. So.
at least it's being used for something.
Yeah, exactly right.
And one day soon this will be like, bap, 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 bap.
Except it won't be using that.
Nah, it'll be something
It'll
cooler.
be tunnel rams.
Alright,
Alright.
let's get out of here. So I'm the only one doing camping right here tonight. I'm actually cooking on the fire. But the best bit is I'm getting to inaugurate Nathan's shovel, which, yes, you're right, he has colour matched to the colour of his car. I'm really sorry about your handle if it does. That's held up.
The handle? Nah, mate, it'll be alright. That's hammer tone.
How many coats did you put on it?
Ah, a few. I had to cover the red.
Alright, I need to start cooking, or else I'm going to be here all night.
Oh, nice. The key to be keeping warm is to put the coals under the seat.
Yeah, you just got to keep an eye on it to make sure he doesn't burn.
Yeah,
a
you
hole.
just got to make sure you don't burn it. Last time I think I caught fire, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's so much warmer.
Yeah.
And we're about to watch a movie with a projector.
I know, we're really roughing it here, aren't we? Anyway, until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow, when we have some more fun.
It's a new day.
Yep, morning. Now it's time to have some fun today.
You rolled around in the mud all day yesterday.
Yep.
Now it's time
to enjoy the mud.
enjoy the mud a little bit. Hopefully we can get the car started.
They're gonna start.
I haven't started
Why
mine
is
in like
everyone
2
so
years.
worried?
I think you're gonna have to get happy with the pressure washer a little bit.
I know. Freaking bad, isn't it? I don't even think the pressure washer is gonna get most of that off.
Yeah. Well, the good bit is Daniel wants the gearbox.
Yeah.
We want the engine. So we just have to worry about cleaning that.
Yeah, we don't actually have to clean the gearbox. Anyway, should we go start the paddock bombs? You got your battery?
Yeah, I gotta go take my battery down there
Yeah,
and
let's do it.
tools and stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome to the graveyard. This is like, you know, when Simba and Mufasa are looking over all their land and they're like, this is the graveyard, this is where animals come to die. This is where cars come to die. What do you reckon? Do you reckon she'll start?
Yeah, of course.
Oh no.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on there pretty good.
I didn't bring a hammer. Oh, it smells like bug spray.
Dumb idea, huh?
Oh no.
That sounds like a dead fuel pump.
I can't hear a fuel pump, can you?
No, go. That sounds like a dead fuel pump. Alright, my turn. Let's see if the power starts. It's gross in this thing. That was a charged battery.
Unlucky.
Hang on. It's probably the terminals.
She did.
Damn it!
happy now?
Yeah.
Good. Now we can fix mine.
Alright, let's do a fuel pump.
Yeah. I was doing fuel pump.
Love it.
Yep. There's my fuel pump.
Oh.
Hey! That's one.
Oh, you just want to drop this in.
I reckon just drop the whole thing in. What do you reckon? Remember that episode that we did when we were talking about how fuel filters, you just
Fuel pump.
fuel pumps, you just make it work somehow?
Yeah.
This is exactly that, isn't it?
We use the dodgiest stuff just to get it work.
Come on! Come on! Never done it for a second. Oh, you bastard. See? It works. It does. Good girl. Proud of you.
What are you doing?
Well, that was a bit of fun.
It was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
We got a little bit muddy.
Got the engine.
The car survived. We got the engine. We cooked a good stew last night. Watched a movie. Sat around the campfire, talked some shit. And now it's time to pack up and go home, I suppose. I'm full of mud. I can see it all down the side of my face. I've got dots everywhere. Anyway, time to head home, I suppose. The best thing about this four-wheel drive is the one thing that works well. All right, Nathan. Why are the four-wheel drives lined up?
Okay, so we're going to have a race for viewing pleasure. I don't see the gain out of it for myself. Daniel wants to prove a point with his V6 against the V8, Michael's V8. So it's going to be a good race. We all know who's going to win. So should we go over the competition?
Yeah, let's see what are the contenders.
The slowest car here is mine. And it's a stock standard TB42. That's it.
That's all there is to know.
Yeah, that's carbureted.
Severely armor-rolled.
No, that's painted. Look at that, mate.
Did you paint that?
Yeah, I repainted it. Put it off the other day, put a new air filter, and I painted it all.
How many coats?
A few. Look how good it looks. Alright, next. So let's go to the second fastest.
I hope I win just to prove him wrong.
So this is Michael's 5 litre Maverick. It's a stock standard 5 litre. It has been rebuilt, but it's a stock standard.
And it's plenty noisy and plenty slow.
Yeah, and it's really noisy, and well, I've driven it and it goes alright. Okay, next car. The next car is a 1980 something Bandera with a supercharged 6-cylinder in it out of a V6 Commodore. So this is probably the quickest out of the lot. I've driven this car, and first and second gear throws you in the seat, and it's sketchy because it feels like it's like just like this.
It feels like it's almost going to do a mono.
Yeah, so this is probably the car that's going to win.
This is the contender, and
Yeah.
especially because first, second gear, we're only going to there where those orange cones are. So we're probably not even
an
gonna.
interesting race.
I'll be lucky if we get out of first, I reckon, because then it'll be like bah bah bah
Yeah,
bah
no.
bah. All right.
All right, should we do it? What? No traction.
Going again, I nearly had him.
No traction. See, I think my problem is I'm too torquey. You know, the old TB42 carburetor, I'm too torquey. You know, and I'm just spinning off the line. You know, these two have the power, but I'm torquey. Ah, that's me, because that's just because I lost.
That was a bit of fun. That was more fun than the paddock bomb.
Yeah, I had Daniel. Were you spinning the whole way? Yeah.
Did you see how close me and Daniel came?
That's ridiculous. That was fun. That was fun.
Alright, I guess now we've got to watch the Forbies on the way home, huh?
Yep. That's heavy.
Alright, well, we're back. It's the next day now. We've had a shower, we've unpacked all our stuff. The engine had a little bit of a shower as well too. We got rid of as much muck and gunk as we could, but now we need to get out of the trailer and get the gearbox off it. Alright, shall we get into it?
Yeah.
Just like doing the car all over again. That's what we're dealing with. Oh, look at it. It's so gross. I feel like I'm an archaeologist. I'm looking for lost bolts. Hey, brake stop. Right, just get ready to hold the engine in case it decides to go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Dress look like a shark.
Hey! Oh!
What that converter is.
That is one standalone 302. Kind of standalone, it's got all the junk you could ever imagine. It's a 302 with all the trimmings.
Alright, we're going to get that onto this trolley and I'll clean it up another day because we need to get on an engine stand, and currently Michael's engine's on the stand. This engine's for the XE, but the XE has a few duties that it's got to do this year, and this is not going to be in it for, it's not going to be ready for the duties that it has to do this year. So unfortunately, this project's going to be put on the back burner a little bit, but in the background, you probably will see a little bit of it. I do want to clean it up, probably start stripping it down and ordering some parts for it and figuring out what I got to do. I've already got, the order, I've already got a diff out there for it. I've got the engine now, so it's a matter of just parts. I have the main components, and I just got to get all the small parts and figure out what I want to do. So, and we still don't know whether to go carbureted or EFI, so there's a big thing there. But yeah, we said this year, but I think it's gonna, we'll see how we go.
I reckon towards the end of the year you'll probably start seeing stuff.
Yeah, you'll start seeing it a bit more because it's got a few things that the car's got to do first. So that's it for this one. It was a bloody big one. We went away, we raced the 4-wheel drives, got the engine out in the mud, thrashed around on some cars. It was a good solid weekend.
Yeah, something different. Hopefully you guys still enjoy it because it's different for us. It's something a little bit...
Yeah, it's something, we're stepping out of the comfort zone. We've exited the shed for once and got to use our 4-wheel drives and camping, which we usually love to do, but we can't because we're always in here working. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to check out the link in the description below to head over to Burson Garage and check out all the tips, tricks, prizes and stuff that can be won, and like deals. And the merch store, don't forget to check out the merch store. You know, stickers and stuff up on the store, go check it out. It helps us out heaps and supports what we're doing here in the shed. So, see you in the next episode.
What happened, Nathan?
Watering down my fridge.
That's not how you use a fridge. What happened?
My barbecue sauce bottle popped open.
Oh, that's horrific.
It really is. It's
How does that make you
disgusting.
feel?
It stinks.
As a clean freak, how does that make you feel?
I was having an anxiety attack the whole drive up, just thinking about the fridge.
So hang on, you brought a whole fridge and all you have is 2 tomato sauce.
No, I didn't want to put anything in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to go put everything in and the barbecue sauce is freaking everywhere.
That's gold. That's gross. Do you have a drain plug in the bottom of that thing?
No, so I got to tip it
Oh,
upside
really?
down. Yeah. Ready?
Ready? Go straight over, set.
Go.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, it went everywhere still.
Oh, it smells terrible.
That's horrible. Alright, it's coming out. No, you don't need to tie it. I'll show you how to do it.
What is that?
It's supposed to be Stewie from Big South Park.
South Park?
Oh my god.
Family Guy?
Oh, Family Guy. What's the guy that has that voice? He's from
That's
South Park.
Cartman, isn't it?
Butters,
Is it Butters?
the little one.
That is South
No,
Park.
that's Cartman, isn't it? The guy, the fat one.
Oh, yeah, no, Cartman has that voice. Sorry, guys.
We'll get it going.
The two things that you need in life. Expect much.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, lay them all out.
This is the only two things we need.
It already happened,
You just
mate.
stole his joke.
Oh,
You just
did
stole
it?
his joke.
Can we take note of this ugly battery tray?
You read my mind. No, it's doing nothing.
I was. He just picked up that end and I'm like, that's the heavy end. Alright, that'll do. Thanks, mate. Hey!
Hey!
Drop it down.
I like that crane though. I find it very uplifting.
You've had that one in your head all day, haven't you?
No, I just thought it was it. It was a good one though, yeah?
Good times roll.
No, we were two completely different things then.
Let the good times roll. Nickelback.
He's excited.
No,
All Aussie adventures. Time to hit the road. Before anyone freaks out too, it's not tree to pine, by the way. That would be a bad idea. Ow.
fine, you play honest with.
Alright. Cheech and Chong is smoking me out right now.
Yeah, I know. What are you cooking over there?
Definitely don't put that on there.
Why? That's funny.
That's funny, yeah, I'm gonna
What's
put
wrong
that
with Cheech and Chong? Oh, we're not smoking.
Yeah.
We're smoking ribs.
I was using that.
Damn it, now it's in my way.
Here we come! We were just cleaning up the mess that we just made, and we realised we hadn't come up with the word of the day yet.
But I think we've come up with one. So
Very fitting, we
it's
believe.
very fitting after this weekend. So you know the drill. 2 people will get a sticker pack and we'll pick out of the comments. So mud, I think. Mud for this one, because we were covered in mud. The cars were covered in mud. Now the trailer's full of mud. The garage is full of mud. So mud.
Yeah, and our poor engine crane, that's still full of
And the
mud.
engine crane's full of mud. The engine's full of mud. The auto's full of mud. I think we got the gist.
Mud.